Elisa, what do you think?
I think that in the last days that these are the strangest goings that I have ever seen.
Strange it is why I have seen Princess Sinedra running her hand over the tapestries and touching the subdraperies.
Oh, I have seen Princess Clarice looking where she never has afore. She went to the paddock and looked at every horse that there is. Even Bethany spends hours up a tree, looking and looking at everything that there is to see.
Have you heard what is happening? Most everybody is as quiet as a mouse. Seems no one is talking.
Percival spoke to me and assured me that this is the most unusual thing he has heard in his entire life, and that was quite some time.
What did Percival tell you?
That one of the 3 princesses would become the next monarch.
Yes, of course. Everyone knows that, and there is no reason for everyone in the palace to walk as if on eggs.
Yes, but the decision on which princess will become the next queen will be made this week. The king gave them 3 days to answer a question, and whoever gives the best answer will one day wear his crown.
One answer. One question. No wonder everybody's holding their breath. I'm glad I'm just a maid.
You are a maid, so get busy with that rag.
It's very serious indeed.
Guard. Guard. It is time to bring the princesses before us. We will soon see how much I know.
Everyone does. I always have. Ever since you taught me to ride a horse when you were your masters, especially your daughters, respect and esteem you.
Yes, but how much?
Announcing Princess Clarice. Announcing Princess Sinedra. Announcing Princess Bethany.
I trust you have all had ample time to formulate an answer. Good. Then, Princess Clarice. How much do you love me?
The most precious metal, the most beautiful and costly, without which no jewel can be well presented as gold. I love you like gold.
Like gold. Fine answer is that. Princess Sinedra. How much do you love me?
The orchestra takes many years to create perfectly round, the greatest pearl on earth. I love you like the greatest pearl.
Like the greatest pearl. A very fine answer. Princess Bethany. How much do you love me?
Oh, Father, you are most precious to me. I love you like
Salt? Salt? Common table salt? Go, go. Go and never darken my door again. Never, never, never.
Hush now, hush. Why are you crying so? Oh, I did not know that anyone was there, so why are you weeping? I've been banished from my home, from my family, everything I've ever known. Come, you have a new home now, and a new family. Or should I say a very old one, eh? Why would you welcome me, a stranger, into your life? Well, you have much you can learn, and I have much I can teach you. I will do anything you ask. two kinds of meeting with a stranger. First things first, fire. Now fire is the first important thing to know. So gather sticks and I will show you how to start a fire. Fire? Why is that so important? Well, fire is what will keep you warm of an evening in the long winters to come. The fire will be water for soup and things we use in preparation of food. And we'll use hot water to wash clothes and ourselves. Oh, water. Now water is second most important to know.
Water?
Yes, water. Certainly must get water. It is not pure out of thin air. You must know where to find it and where to carry it. And you must take out all of the sticks and leaves.
Oh, I never thought of that. Water is just always there, whenever or wherever I need or want.
Let me see your hands. You have not done any work with your hands. What have you been doing? Now, tell old mother about it.
Well, my father was King Eustace, and I lived in the palace with him, my mother, Queen Adina, and two sisters, Clarice and Syneger. I thought we were happy. I was happy learning all the history and arithmetic. We learned such a great system. Every day was fun.
Since learning was fun, it still will be. But what happened?
Well, 3 days ago, my father summoned me and my sisters to him. He couldn't decide who would be the next ruler. So he said a question would be answered for him. The question was, how much do we love him? He gave us 3 days to answer.
3 days?
Yes. Clarice was followed by precious gold, and Syneger was followed with the greatest pearl.
And how much did you love the king?
I love him like salt. Almost everything is better with salt. Did you know that cookie can put salt in bread to make it taste better?
Yes. Bread baked without a little salt is almost tasteless, almost not worth eating. Almost.
Father did not think about that. He said that I had insulted him by loving him like common table salt. He did not realize that everything in my life was better because he was a part of it. He's not a part of it now, nor shall he ever be again.
This is yet to be seen, my child. This is yet to be seen. Well, come along. New learning starts today. For if you know about salt, it will not take you long to learn about dill and that rosemary or bay leaves, and then laurel leaves, and that makes it most tasty. Oh, so very much to teach and learn. You have given me, an old woman, a reason to stay alive. Bless you, my child. Thank you, dear. How long have you been with me? 4 years, do you think?
Over 6 now. But they have been very, very good the last 2 years.
Yes, they have. You have been a good student and a better daughter than I could ever hope to have.
You taught me so much. Growing in the palace, I never knew there were so many herbs and spices. You taught me about herbs and how to tell the difference between them by smell. You taught me how to make an apple, spit in my mouth, and how to use that same apple to make the different meats tender and sweet. Pastry. Why, I didn't know that pastry could be lighter than air. You taught me how to find the most succulent mushroom in the world.
Since learning was fun, it still will be. There will be. I love you so much, dear.
And that you taught me to enjoy everything. Planting and getting my hands dirty. It was you who taught me how to find a partridge for pie, big fish for chop, and worms for egg.
We had fun, have we not?
Fun? Oh yes, and so much more. Before this, I thought I could hold a needle. Now I can spool thread, weave cloth, and knit a straight seam. I can knit a shawl. I can
Yes, most of comfort. You've given me something to teach, someone was eager to learn. You have given me life lived to its fullest to bring me to what I need to say to you. Bethany, as you all know, I was old when we met, and I'm older still.
Oh, do not speak so.
I speak the truth. Truth is never wrong to say. I love you. I have needed you these last years.
No, it is I that need you.
Bethany, your life is beginning. to change his horoscope. But no, you have been an obedient daughter to me. You must be obedient once again.
Yes, of course. Do you want anything? Can we get you anything?
No, my child, just listen to what I will say to you.
Of course.
Bethany, now that you're more mature and have learned all I have to teach you, you must leave me.
But never. I can't.
You must go. You must go back to the palace to where you were born.
I didn't know what my father said. He was so angry.
But time has passed, and I have something different in mind. I want you to go to the palace.
This is like a fairy tale woman. Clarice is a perfect bride. She is beautiful. And Simon is a perfect match for her. How long have they known each other?
For ever so long. Why, the family has been friends for years. They have spent time in both kingdoms since before there were children. Simon and Clarice are almost the same age. I believe that they were born on the same year. They would play chase. Of course, all the children were during that age. They would play a hiding game too.
Eliza, do you remember the commotion when Prince Simon hid in the throne room under King Eustace's throne? Did Prince Simon ever squeal when King Eustace pulled him out by the foot? Prince Simon kept hollering, "They will find me! They will find me!"
I remember that all of the children were summoned to the throne room, and so were the Queen and Prince Simon's parents, King Leland and Queen Carampia. Everyone else, including the king's royal advisors, had to vacate the throne room. Why, there seemed to be children everywhere. On the stairs and the halls, some even ventured into the gardens. Cook complained that a few had barged into her kitchen. That was some day. Since then, no child enters the throne room without a summons. King Leland declared that the rule would be enforced at his throne room as well.
Can you believe that Princess Clarice is getting married without her little sister being here?
The wedding is taking place this very minute.
Why is her little sister not here?
You have not been here in the palace for very long, but long ago, over 7 years from now, the king and queen had reasoned that it would be best if one of their 3 daughters would become the next monarch. As the story has been told, the king decided to ask a question of each one so that he could judge which would better be the one to wear his crown.
All 3 were given the same question and instructed to think about it for 3 days before giving an answer. Does anyone know what was asked?
No one knows what was asked.
Wait,
Some
everyone knows what was asked. That's the whole reason why her little sister's not here, right?
right.
Well, you're still wondering, right? How much did they love their father?
Well, I think I can use that to be put into a story.
Well, the king asked how much did they love him.
What kind of question will allow fathers to ask? Some wonder that same thing. But some say that the queen was not even told the question before the king asked it.
The queen did not know. I was told that it's because Clarice and that is to be made together. That's what everybody thought.
Well, you're probably wondering what the answers were and what the question was.
Clarice loved her father like gold because it was the most precious metal.
And Sinedra loved her father like a precious pearl because it takes many years to be made. And the last one, well, she was named Bethany, but nobody ever named her in their kingdom. So,
She loved the father.
like salt.
Salt, that's truly peculiar. Peculiar? You should have been there to witness the king's response.
Well,
What did King Eustace say?
he was so offended that he ordered Princess Bethany to leave the palace right then and to never come back.
So that is why Princess Clarice is getting married without her little sister.
Some say that that the kings had sent guards out to look for her.
Well, he did. And the guards could not find her that day, nor since.
He sent out guards again. Every few days, more guards scoured that countryside looking for her. They stopped in every town and village asking for her. The king has never stopped looking for her.
Does anyone know what happened to her or where she is? No one does not know where she is or what happened to her. Most have quit thinking she will ever be back.
So that is why Princess Clarice is getting married without her little sister.
Hurry now. I think the wedding is over and the guests will be ready for the banquet.
Is everything in place? We have got to be out of here when the first guest arrives.
We, my good wife, Queen Adina, Queen Corinthia, and I would like to welcome you to the wedding feast of our I have searched and searched for you every minute since that day. Oh, Bethany.
After I ran into the forest, and kind old lady found me crying. She took me in and gave me a home. She loved me and taught me so very many things. She taught me about seasons, planting, growing, harvesting, making what we needed or trading for it. She taught me about herbs and spices and the real importance of salt. Father, I love you. I always have. I've been cooking food for you for about 8 years in this palace. I've seen Clarice and Simon walk together. Smiles on their faces. Clarice, Simon, I'm happy for you. Very happy. I did not ruin your wedding supper. Father, I fixed a special plate without salt just for you. We'll fix the proper wedding supper to send for your guests.
Not my guests, but our guests. Bethany, I am so sorry and have been ever since that day. I now know salt is indeed important, but you, daughter, are more important than all the salt in all of the mountains and every ocean that ever there was. Will you ever forgive me?
Oh, Father, I forgave you a long time ago. Promise.
Oh.